I had some interest on the 1988-89 Adrian Vandenberg, Peavey Vandenberg. Let's take a look at it today. Hey guys, hey gals, 40 Grit here, 40 Grit Guitars. Today's a older guitar, 1988-89 Peavey Vandenberg. I got this one from a friend of mine who just happened to be selling off some of his guitars, and I snagged it because you don't really see them that often, and the price on them seems to be going up as the older we get. So 89 was the year I graduated, going after this one was kind of a no-brainer. I cannot believe how flat this fretboard feels, and it's got something to do with how flat the back of the neck is. This is a 24 3/4 inch scale, so more like a Les Paul. It's an ebony fretboard with a maple neck. I believe this body's poplar. I know the new ones are mahogany. I don't feel mahogany on this body. It's more lightweight, so I'm thinking it's poplar. The Model 1s were poplar. So that being said, I'm going to go out and put it on the bench today. Really cool guitar. Everything's original. The one thing I did see on these guitars is people seem to swap out the pickups. So I'm looking forward to going out and checking what the readings are on the pickups, and I haven't plugged in a while, so let's plug it in and check it out. A couple corrections. On the SA-126, the nut we were talking about the other night, I thought it was believed to be plastic because I had read that on the Sweetwater site. It says white plastic. It is not. It's a tusk. So, keep that in mind. I'm probably going to replace that nut, so it's actually good information that I was corrected on the website because I'm going to buy a nut for that guitar and swap out the nut and redo it. One other thing, I put a short on yesterday about off the Whitesnake '87 album with "Crying in the Rain." So if you don't know, that '87 album was recorded by John Sykes and Adrian Vandenberg. Adrian Vandenberg did play on that album, but John Sykes was pretty much the writer with David Coverdale. So a lot of those cool pick slides and slides on the strings and stuff, all that cool stuff you're hearing is John Sykes. John Sykes is a great guitar player. I wasn't trying to steal any thunder from John Sykes. It's just I know that on that tour, Vandenberg was there. And if you don't know the story about Here I Go Again was recorded. John Sykes did the solo. David Coverdale didn't like the feel of what John Sykes came up with. So on the album, Adrian Vandenberg played the solo to Here I Go Again. So if you didn't know that, that's some cool stuff to put in your pocket. Maybe you can use it one day when you're sitting around having some beers with your buddies. Let's go out and throw this one on the bench. Let's go take a look at the Adrian Vandenberg 1988-89. Okay, I'm ready to go. Let's take a look at the Peavey Vandenberg. This is the Generation 2. The bridge is a little different from Gen 1. The saddles were super long on Gen 1. So this is surely a Gen 2, probably late 88, 89. Let's do a quick walk around on this one. So the selling point on these Vandenbergs, in 1989, I graduated in 89. So to have something in this good of shape, being a Peavey Vandenberg from the heyday of the 80s, it's surely a pleasure. Kaler hardware on this. I've replaced some of the locking bolts. Ebony fretboard, jumbo frets for sure. 24 fret. 24 fret is cool. The adjustment is going to be at the headstock on these. So ebony board, jumbo frets, 24 fret, which I'm not really a 24 fret guy. Pickups are original. Let's flip over and take a look at the back of the neck before we get to the body. And let's go back up to that killer headstock. USA built, which is always cool to see. It's like a two-piece neck. Or maybe three. No, it's three-piece. You can see it. Three-piece neck on there. Ebony fretboard, maple back. Interesting. Looks like there is a tilt or something on there. I've never utilized it. I've never utilized a tilt on anything I have. All right, let's go over the body. Condition on this guitar is fantastic. Like I said, I got this from a friend of mine that decided to roll it, so I just threw it into my arsenal. It's got the contour there for easy access, upper frets. Like I said, pickups are original. Volume and tone, three-way switch, pretty basic. One thing I don't like about this bridge is the whammy. You can't really get it loose. It stays tight all the time. I'm used to the, looser whammy bar, but, I can adapt to it if I had to gig with it. I've replaced some of the locking bolts down there for the saddles. The contours on this guitar were just killer, just a killer looking guitar. It's screaming 80s. Screaming 80s. The back looks clean. No any major dings or anything like that. Apparently that back plate is original. For some reason, there's access in there. I don't know why, but because there's nothing to have access to. Maybe Peavey just put those on because that cutout was always there. But everything's done from the front. Like a two-piece body too. Seeing that shrinkage in the finish there. A barrel jack. No major issues with this guitar at all. She's got a clean bill of health. And made in USA. All right, let's take a look at the pickups here. Volume tone, like I said, three-way switch. We're in the neck position, 6.6 in the bridge or neck position. Let's see, 3.5 in center and 7.6 in the bridge position. So weaker pickup, but I assure you she sounds great. We'll go plug her in. So I'm not sure if I missed it or not, but I think I may have. It is a 15-inch radius, 15-inch radius solid from the 1st fret to the 24th fret. Have no rocking there or anything, so pretty consistent on the 15-inch radius. The back of the neck is very thin, almost D-shaped, not as D as a Performance D Martini, but surely more of a D-shaped, flatter feeling back of the neck. Very flat. Just for giggles, we'll say it's a 1989, just because, like I said, it's a year I graduated. So the 1989 Peavey Vandenberg weight is coming in at 7.4 pounds, and the string alignment is a little heavy on the. I'd probably fix that if I was going to gig with this guitar, but I'm not. So we'll just leave it as is. We'll let her rest, or pull her out for a gig one day. Okay, let's check out the Vandenberg. Just a quick update on this, a quick correction. This is volume. The upper is going to be the bridge control. The lower will be the neck pickup. So interesting on that. It hasn't been out in a while. So I'm on clean channel. Let's check out the neck pickup. Very stratish on this, got a lot of snap. Let's kick it over to Dirty. Let's check out the bridge pickup on Dirty. Okay, so I'm over on Dirty channel now. Let's check out the bridge pickup. Sounds cool. Like I said, 24 3/4 scale, so I feel kind of boxed in on this one. Not really a Les Paul guy, but cool guitar. Sounds good on the bridge pickup. Neck pickup, not so sure, but that would also explain why some people have traded the pickups out on these. It seems pretty consistent with regards to going to hotter pickups. So if you have one, definitely something you've probably already done, or if I were to play this one all the time, I'd probably consider it myself. Let's wrap everything up, and I'll get you guys out of here. Well, hopefully you guys pick something up on this Vandenberg today. I think it's a great guitar. It's a great feeling guitar. It plays great. I do have it tuned down half a step. Most of these guitars, I run them at half a step just because they play fantastic and I don't have to mess with the springs or spring adjustment or anything. So hopefully you guys picked up something today. Thank you to all my supporters. We're coming up on 1,000 subs, so any support is always appreciated. I will see you on the next one.